Hello everyone, today I am here with Corrupted Days, and today is going to be showcasing a team builder for you all. It's a Boarrok team that he designed himself, and he's going to be explaining what each Loomian does. So first off, we have Luminami, which is frail, very robust, sluggish with mysterious dust. Secret ability, of course. Next up we have Venolin. It is frail, very clever, sluggish with heavy shackles. And then after that, we have Eclipse, which is also secret ability. It is frail, tender, very smart with light essence. And then we have Vesperatu, which is very brawny, clumsy, foolish. And that's running a dark essence secret ability as well. Chartiki is also secret ability, and its personality is very frail, smart, nimble with toxic essence. And then we have Garbantis, which is clumsy, foolish, very nimble with health amulet. And last but not least, of course, we have Boarrok, which is very brawny, tender, clumsy, and it is running Earth Essence. So Corrupted Days, you can now explain the team in detail.
Okay, so the team is specifically meant to be run around Boarrok. Boarrok fell ever since the rise of Garbantis and, Stratosaur. Since those two rose, Boarrok fell into the UU tier, and then something else that came in, which was Roland, came into the game and took the same niche of what Boarrok did, but did it in a different way. So here we'll be explaining the team, as Shaky said the natures and everything. Luminami. Since I ran 20 energy, 116, 176 HP, 112 range defense, and 192 range melee defense. TPs is very, very simple. 20 energies for using 5 flash pulses, or 5 frost beams, or 5 maroons, and then your last move is either from gamma pulse or for rejuvenate. I go for rejuvenate just for longevity in case I go into very tough situations where I can't heal and these things and etc. The Luminami is your main support for Boarrok because it's your pivot, and you know what we do with pivots. As Boarrok, if you can get the correct switch-ins for Boarrok, this thing is a demon. Then the second member, which helps Boarrok in a very specific way, which was Venolin. Venolin is your main speed control and your range, your range sponge. It just does everything you need, chipping them down, for weakening it for Boarrok, and just killing it for later on. TPs, you can really just run the standard. The Venolin set, it's nothing very specific that you need to run for Venolin. Just you need to try your best keeping that thing alive, because if you do lose it, you're gonna have an issue to your range size. Many of your many of your things are quite weak to the range, but if you have Venolin just alive, you're good for a while. Just try your best on not letting it die. Okay, then Eclipse. Eclipse is quite essential, as Vesperatu is one thing that could ruin Boarrok if it's very brawny, because there is a very brawny Vesperatu and can lower your bows. And with the high and dark type being a very scary type towards that, we have two weaknesses towards dark, being Chartiki and Luminami. So it's best way to support it with Eclipse. So Eclipse's main niche is to become an offensive wall breaker as soon as it gets maybe that total clips or fuse set up. Very smart Eclipse is known to break Setamors with +2. Even with traps, it doesn't matter without traps. I think it breaks it. So yeah, TPs is very generic. You can run 84 energy, 16 HP, max speed and max range attack for Eclipse. And with Light Essence, you do a lot. You could potentially change to I don't know what item you can run, but Light Essence is the best item with it. Then we have Vesperatu, one of the main things to help Boarrok within its niche, because Boarrok has one thing in problem, is that it doesn't have enough speed to dealing with specific things, and it wants specific chip on certain things. Again, having those things chipped down is a nice thing with Vesperatu to pair with it. Getting items slapped off, Ventation's heavy armor, or something like that. yeah, that's per all the TPs. You can run like 20 energy, 120 HP, max melee attack, and 160 speed. Your moves are slap down, phantom slash, shadow sprint, and revival. Oh yeah, I forgot to state Ticlip's moveset. You want Luminous Roar, Disperse, Raging Howl, and Scapegoat. Scapegoat is mainly to bait things like Venolin, because Venolin runs like Charade nowadays, and you really just want to bait those free Charades, like wasting their energy, as that can be useful. Like getting that free setup and breaking that Venolin can be very, very, very good to the team. And then one of your late game cleaner being Garbantis, with very nimble as and your moves are gonna be provoked, because you want to stop anything, like things like Walter from spreading poison on your team, because let's be real, who enjoys getting swoldered on? And then things like Spreezy to stop doing it from its provoke, and etc. Like stopping anything in general with provoke will help it from its late game cleaning. And we have Clay Slap obviously for hunger, because you're very nimble. Why wouldn't you run Clay Slap? Then we have Battering Ram, of course, as it's your main thing, and it's of course trash armor, because why would you run Slimy? Health Amulet is to keep it with longevity, 96 HP is to keep it on odd HP from icicle traps, 12 energy is for 230 energy, which basically gives you an allowance to use 2 burrows and 4 Battering Rams, which is very essential. Is that like really that energy can be very useful to the late game cleaning. And then the last member, the one thing that can help Boarrok with its one issue being weak to icicle traps, Chartiki, as Chartiki is being a fire type, helps it breaking icicle traps and being a very good thing to deal with Illuminami, because Illuminami takes a few hits from me, can just switch on your earthquakes very easily. Though it can switch on a Mega Chomp and things like that, though it will still take your hit and repeatedly switch, draining your energy down, and etc. And this thing can be good to do with and more therefore to it. With the Chartiki, you can run 4 HP, 4 energy, sorry, my bad, 104 HP, 200 range attack, and 184 speed. The TPs, I think if I'm correct, let's say you outspeed Boarrok and many things and etc. I think Nimble Ikizune. Like possible weaknesses is definitely Garlash, but if you can get the Garlash baited in a way, Garlash is not a problem. I did show some battles with this team on my channel. Like they're kind of all the same thumbnail because they're all around the same team. You can find it, and that's about it.
So that was Corrupt's Boarrok team. Give a round of applause for Corrupted Days. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video.
We will be showing 3 battles of the team somewhat in the week. It depends on if we can get a good team, like good 3 battles before the next team builder, which might be in after 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get a lot of videos done for this team. So hope you guys enjoyed that. But yeah.
Another thing, if you want any specific team built, ask in the comments and we'll try our best on what we can do. Thank you very much for watching, and this is going to be the end of the video.